Start. Yay.
Yay.
Oh wait, this is a controller game, I think. No, continue. Okay. All right. Yeah. So maybe if I'm like back far enough away, you know, it also helps being further away. I've noticed that I get less nauseous from TV things than from computer because I'm always like way up here and it's my whole line of sight.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's not like a foolproof thing because TV still does make me nauseous. Not TV, but like video games on my TV. But I feel like it's worse on the computer. Or maybe it's more like, I don't know, hi Tim, I expect to be like nauseous from like Baldur's Gate and it didn't make me nauseous. And so maybe I'm thinking of like something that small where it's like taking up very little of my...
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, Baldur's Gate isn't first person.
True. First person is definitely worse. Like, this is terrible. I hate this, how it's so smooth. I wonder if there are accessibility settings. I didn't think about that. Haha! Accessibility. Color assist, no. Control rebind, no. Widescreen support. Those aren't the accessibility I'm looking for. There's no anti-nausea mode. Alas. Yes, but I will be out of town on next week, so we're streaming today to make up for next week since we also skipped last week. So, you know, May is hard.
May is hard.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, that's cool, the coat check.
One item and retrieve it on another day. Ooh, that is interesting. I mean, it would be...
Do we have any items?
Well, not yet. Oh. I think we would just... Maybe don't walk in there yet. Because I don't know if it's like an immediate thing. Like, you have to check something you already have.
Right.
I mean, it is closing off a door right away, but it does seem pretty cool. So, yeah. Let's put it there. I like it. But I'm gonna leave it. I'm not going in. I wonder if... So now... Okay. Yeah, no. Graphics. Brightness. No. Controls. Oh no, why am I flashing? Maybe I need a new... you know, maybe it isn't...
It's your camera?
Yeah, maybe it's my camera. Because that's what happened when I... Hi, Mark. This is what happened when I, my old camera, when it went bad and I had to get a new one, it was, like, flashing and freezing and stuff. I'm like, well, maybe that's it. Maybe it isn't actually the program. Since I'm no longer streaming through the program, like, my video is through OBS. And then routed into the program you're in. I don't know.
Oh.
You know, Tim, that's a great question. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna see.
Another tech support stream.
Yeah, but less of one. The answer is maybe. The answer is definitely maybe, but I can't figure...
Definitely maybe.
Definitely maybe, because... So, one day, I decided to put little tape labels on all of my USB plugs, but then I got new equipment, and so only half of them have tape labels on them, and I don't see one that says camera. So, there's a 50-50 shot. From what's left. So I don't know. But that's a good point, Tim. And perhaps when I'm feeling nauseous later, I'll take a pause and find that out. Yeah, you're right, because that's exactly why I had to get a new, what's it called? not a new. I had to move my mic because my mic, the screaming my mic was doing last year was because it was plugged into the USB hub. And so the camera could be doing the same thing. It's a fair point. Alas, I don't know, because I have 9 USB plugs, so. Anywho,
Anywho.
I still don't know where we're supposed to be going or what our goal is, you know? So, I'm gonna take this spare room just because everything else is leading us to nothingness. So.
It's exactly what's happening, Mark.
Yes. Okay, so, yeah, pantry will take us around a corner. Nook will take us around a corner. Key or money? I think key. We were short on keys last time, so I think
True.
key is the way to go. Yeah, I do have a lot of USBs, Tim. It's unfortunate. Okay, so we got a bedroom. We got, yeah, bedroom it is. Like, having a utility
For
closet
slumber.
feels like we do need that, though, because I feel like we kind of got screwed over by not having it last time. But I don't want to close off another route already, you know? What do you think?
Yeah, so then we'd only have
Yeah, we only have one left.
one, and if that gets closed off, we're immediately
Yeah.
fucked.
And we have nothing to put in our coat check.
Alright. I don't know.
Jeez.
True. I don't know.
Okay, well, you've been a bait.
I'm certain if I say bedroom, the next one we're gonna get is gonna have open doors. If I say utility closet, the next one we're gonna get is gonna have no open doors.
I'm gonna go with utility. I want to have access to this.
Be brave.
Yeah. Right, okay, so what? So key card entry system I've turned off, which is nice. We still don't know what the VAC indicators are. But I'm turning them on. Whatever that means. And then the gymnasium, the dark room, the garage. Well, I'll turn on the garage. I don't know what turning on the dark room does, considering that the dark room is dark. So it doesn't seem like it's on. But, yeah.
Maybe it's the red lights in the dark room.
Maybe.
Or maybe it illuminates the dark room.
Well, but it was
ruin someone's prints and
it was on already though. And
oh, like all the lights were on?
well, because I think we got the dark room last time. No, the garage
did
was
we?
off. So I don't know. But we'll see. Can always come back. God, it's so dizzy. Why? Who designed this? Storeroom, parlor, security, immediate security. So that pairs well. Parlor has a puzzle piece. What does that mean? Oh, it's the puzzle.
There's
It
a
has
puzzle to do.
Right, yes. Is that the only room with a puzzle? We've only seen the one, but I think we should get
I
security.
don't know.
Oh, we can't. We have no diamonds. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay, puzzle it is. This is the box puzzle. Right, so one is lying, one is telling the truth. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Oh, you're making the whirring sound again, Kate.
I am? Why did I suddenly start making the
can't tell you
sound?
that.
I wonder, hold on. Did that help at
Yes,
all?
it helped a lot, actually.
Oh, okay. There's a gain feature on the back of my mic.
Nice. Okay.
Turn that hoe down.
Turn that hoe down. Okay. While we think about this puzzle, I'm going to think about my USB. So. I don't know why I took my headphones off to do that. I was just like, they were in my...
I'm gonna talk a lot of shit about her right now. Because she can't hear me.
They're back on!
Oh, damn. Well, that's no fun.
Oh wait, no, that's my mic. Where's camera? I think... Okay, if my camera goes off right now, we'll have the answer. So that's a no. That's not my camera.
Yeah, it's still on. Correct.
I don't know what it is that I just unplugged. I hope it wasn't important.
Cool, cool.
Oh wait, it might have been my camera, because my camera is now frozen.
Oh.
So I think I did find it, and the answer is yes, it was plugged into the USB. Or the hub. So, let me do a little switcheroo. What is this?
Oh,
this
my
is my
eyes.
printer. That doesn't need anything. No one cares about that.
Why are my lights flickering?
At least I hope that's my printer. Okay. Let's just swap that one into there, and then that there, I'm pretty sure is my printer. Probably. And then let's try this again. Hello? Camera.
I don't see you if you're in front of your camera.
Yeah, I know. It's frozen.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to reset it, is the problem. Because now it's permanently just... Hold on. I just need to, like...
If stream abruptly ends, it's Rebecca's fault.
Well, there we go. That should fix it. Do you see me now?
I see
Good.
you. Oh, you've flashed.
I flashed? What?
You glitched.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
glitching.
so Tim, that was not the solution. We tried. I think I need a new camera. I think that's where we're at. I'm just in a horror movie over here. It's fine. What else is new? We tried. But if it's the camera that's the problem, then that will make my life a little bit easier because I do have to turn on like 3 things to get my camera to loop through OBS and then into the program so that you can see me and then back into so like if it's just the camera and I can just get a new camera and have it only going through one place, that would be nice.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
yes, new cheap camera. I get a new one every 2 years, it seems like. So maybe if I got a not cheap camera, certain things would be better, but you know.
Why would Rebecca do that?
Yeah, exactly. You know what they say? It's expensive to be poor. Anyway,
Yeah, it's funny you're doing that to yourself. You could afford to just get a nice camera.
this is true. But when I look on Amazon for, like...
It's expensive to be frugal.
Well, see, here's the thing, is that when I look on Amazon for cameras, USB computer cameras, the ones that are $20 are what comes up at the top. It's not like I'm scrolling past expensive stuff. The majority of them are the cheap ones. I'm like, so I have to look for things that are expensive. Alas. I wonder if I could, like, change my frame rate or something in this, in the setting.
Drop the link, Mark. We'll give you a free promo.
Can I... no, I don't want to flip it vertically. Am I in the right direction? Probably. Kate, is your face normally that way?
Yeah.
Good, good. Apply rotation data. I don't know what that means. What does this do? Well, it didn't help, whatever it was. What if I disable it? I don't know. Are we gonna flash? Oh, nope, we flashed. So, I disabled buffering.
Stop flashing me, Rebecca.
I'm sorry. You know.
Only Mark is allowed to flash. On his OnlyFans.
Okay. Well, I guess this is just my life over here. Anyway, gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in this box, and the gems are in this box. So someone is lying and someone is telling the truth. If the black one is telling the truth, then that one is telling the truth, and that one is telling the truth. So they can't be in the black box, because then they'd all be telling the truth. Okay, so that narrows something down. Gems are not in the white box. So let's say, so the black one can't be telling the truth, which means the black one is lying. The gems are in, so the gems are not in the black box. Okay. Which means one of these must be telling the truth. This one says they're not in the white box. If it's this one, then this one is also telling the truth, which is fine. So they'd both be telling the truth, which would mean that they're in the blue box. Now, if this one is lying, then they're in the and that one is lying, so then everybody is lying. Okay, so they're in the blue box. I am confident in my deduction. I am not, however, confident on being able to click this. How do I get in? Do I need a key? Oh, or something? Yes, I do. I forgot about the key. Give me those crown jewels. Yes.
Hooray!
Well, if only I had those a moment ago. Okay, we got the pantry, the chapel, and the courtyard. How far? Okay, so yeah, the chapel would only give us the one entrance the way it is currently, the courtyard would only, both the chapel and the courtyard are positioned such that they will only give us one entrance, even though it looks like two, and the pantry closes us off, so we don't want the pantry. So,
right.
The chapel costs us money, the courtyard costs us gems. What do we think?
Ooh.
I think courtyard.
Yeah.
Because we have no money, actually, so it kind of has to be that.
Well.
We also don't have a shovel. Is there a shovel in here? I see no shovel. Oh, we got a sledgehammer, though. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks, which we've never seen, so, you know, cool, I guess. If we ever find a locked trunk. Okay. Next, we've got a bedroom, a guest bedroom, or storeroom. Well, this is the only one that gives us another place to go, so we will be going into the bedroom. Oh, hey, a trunk.
Oh.
Perfect. What's in here? Got money and dice. Sweet. So dice will allow us to re-roll if we happen to get,
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 dice. Can I wear this top hat? No. I don't get to collect the top hat, alas. Okay, so the den has 2 exits. The chapel has 2 exits. The commissary has 1 exit. Commissary.
The commissary.
I don't get to say that word very often. Yes, Tim, I agree. Okay, so the den gives us a gem, so I'm thinking den. Chapel just takes away from us.
Den, 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 den.
Nice. Okay. What do you think? Left or up? I got that right on the first try.
Look at you. Yeah, 50-50 chance.
Sure. I suppose. What do you think? Left or up?
Left.
Okay. So,
Well.
closet, pantry, guest bedroom. Well, they all lead to dead ends, so 2 items or 10 feet?
2 items.
Oh, Mark has redeemed a fun fact. Do you have any fun facts, Kate?
Oh god, I feel like I learned one recently and was like, I need to keep this in my head for stream, and then promptly forgot what it was.
Oh, this is new. We got a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. Interesting. Is that my 2 items?
Man, I feel like it was about an animal.
An animal fact. I don't know. Have I learned anything recently? Kate, can you take care of that?
Yeah.
This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Why do I want that? A wine cellar. I guess the chapel is our best bet. No, we barely have any money.
I can give you...
Well, Shanna and Sienna aren't here, so, you know... Someone's gotta do their job for them.
I'm mad, because I specifically was like, I need to remember this.
I believe in you.
And now I've forgotten it. I can give you a fact from my job. Not my job, but my job in marketing. Dry needling is used as a treatment for relief from chronic pain caused by a variety of conditions.
What is dry needling? Is that like acupuncture?
Similar to acupuncture, but it's more like technical.
Okay.
Even more technical than acupuncture.
Okay. I didn't know that was technical, but okay. Cool.
I mean, you're sticking a needle into somebody.
Yeah, technically.
You can't just do them willy-nilly.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking veranda, greater chance to find items in green rooms, but it costs 2 gems, and that would be our only 2 gems. But it probably has an item in it. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Oh, shovel! Sweet! At some point, we may have to go back. Hold on. We'd have to go back. Well, we'd have to go back 3 rooms. 4 rooms. It's not like the worst thing in the world to go back with the shovel. To go get some items. You know? Before. Should prove to be a nutritious snack. Plus 6 feet. Sweet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go all the way back. What a lovely veranda. Why do they just have a side turned boat in their yard? There's no water here.
Maybe there used to be.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, this was. Let's see. There's a dirt pile. Come on, give me something. I got another turnip. Such feet. Wow.
Turnip for the turnip.
Turnip. And a key. Sweet. Okay, I think that's all the dirt. Is that a chest? No, it's just nothing. Okay. I had to spend $1 to get in here, but that's fine. I guess.
Those damn Catholics.
Paying for the Chicago Pope.
Have to get the Chicago Pope a I don't know what I was gonna say. I
Deep
forgot
dish
about
pizza.
that.
Like.
Sure.
Okay. Pantry will give us money, which we might need. We're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Well, the green rooms will give me... Oh, I have no gems, so I can't pick that anyway. So, pantry, yeah, we'll go pantry because the guest bedroom closes us off. And I do need the money. And an apple. Passageway. Oh, 2 gems. Well, I can't afford this. Ugh. The only one I can afford is the storeroom. I have one more chance down there with the chapel. Or I could roll the dice. To hope I get something that doesn't have a gem requirement. What do you think, Kate?
Where is our other opening?
The chapel.
Oh, I see.
But I have 2 redraws.
True.
Should I use one?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, well I can't go to the commissary. I'll commiserate about it. The hallway gets me 2 openings. But nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with 2 openings. Because the corridor is just guaranteed to be unlocked. It doesn't really give us anything. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. But we learned that red notes are lies, right? Is that what we learned?
I believe so. I wrote it down. I almost just took my microphone down off of my desk.
Nice. Oh, a boudoir. We haven't had a boudoir before. It's a good question, Mark. I don't know. And even if it wasn't on a red note, if it was lying, then...
No, it was at the security desk.
Which we're not allowed to have. Okay. So the boudoir is just a bedroom with nothing special. Leads us upward. Yeah, okay. Well, that's easy pick because it's the only one that goes anywhere. Come on, give me a chest so I can use my... What did I get that I can use? The sledgehammer. There's really not much happening in here, is there?
Yeah, okay. What did that note say?
It said, doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Not that I really understand what the west wing is. Like, which way is west? Is it the left? I understand technically that's true, but is that accurate here? Is just everything starting from the entrance hall going to the left?
I would assume so.
Or, like, starting from...
That would be my
Like, if I was to go one more step to the left from here, am I in the west wing? Or do you have to start from the entrance hall?
I don't know.
Yeah, therein lies the question. The real mystery. Ugh, I only have one more key left, though. Fine. Okay. Not that I understand what we're doing, because we still... I don't understand what that top room, the something antechamber or something like that, we couldn't get in last time. So, like, do we need the security room to unlock it? Or something?
Which room?
The big white room at the top.
Oh, right.
I don't think I can use the compass. I think the compass's effects just occur. Yeah. I think this is just... it just happens. I don't think I use it.
Right.
Okay, I'm right. Okay, so nothing could open into there. Ugh, okay. I'm stopped at the antechamber. I can't...
No!
I could re-roll again, because I can't afford the kitchen.
Oh.
Why couldn't they give me gems?
I mean, I guess we should re-roll.
Well, that's worse. Because I still need gems,
Yeah.
dang. Okay, guess we'll be going back to the chapel. We'll have the feet power for it. Should have gone for
The feet power.
for the storeroom. Oh, there's a gem. Well, thanks so much. I want to use the sledgehammer to just break through a wall. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it should be for.
Stupid.
Because the antechamber is right there. Just want to break right here.
Yeah, I just feel like you could do it.
I agree. Who puts a basketball on a shelf like that? Oh, I forgot there was an entrance from the hallway, so we do actually have that. I didn't have to go back at... Oh, it's locked, and I don't have a key. Alright.
Okay, well,
now we
we're
just...
really shit in the bed.
Yeah. Now we really just gotta hope that the chapel one isn't locked. But if it is, then yeah, we are heading back to our coat check. Okay. Well, I have a gem, so I can do whatever I want. And whatever I want is not to go to 2 bedrooms for some reason. Oh.
Rebecca keeps her basketball on her nightstand because ball is life.
Well, the kitchen turns directly into the closet, so we are out of luck. I think storeroom, because at least it'll give us objects.
Yeah. Oh, well, we could run out and store something in the coat check.
True. Oh, wait, no, we'll get a key in the storeroom, so we might be able to get something from that hallway with that key. So it's not quite over yet. We got a knife? No. A broken lever could prove to be useful. Well,
okay.
Now I won't know what to keep. I feel like sledgehammer only came in handy once. The broken lever, I don't know what it's for, but it feels like I should hang on to that, you know?
Right.
Wait, am I going in the right direction? Yes.
Mark, I think the third viewer is me. I am also here.
Okay. A meal is served in the dining room after rank B has been reached. Well, I don't know what rank I'm at. But at least that gets me...
You were high ranked when we ended last time, higher than we thought.
Okay, well, it looks like the only way that gets me anywhere is the dining room. Yeah, how do I find out?
Ding-a-ling.
How do I find out my rank? Does it only tell me at the end? There's gotta be a start menu somewhere, right? No, that's not it. Okay. Does this count as the meal? What is this vial? Oh, it's salt.
Salt.
Okay, whenever you eat food, gain feet. Gain it and gain feet. Gain an extra feet. Country stew pie. Plus an additional 10 feet if you have a boiler room in your house. Well, I don't have one of those.
What is specific thing that you have to have for this pie?
Yeah. So...
how do they correlate?
Do I eat it now, or do I wait for a boiler room that I will probably not get?
I don't think we have that much life left in us, quite frankly.
True. I guess I'll have dinner.
But...
good for me. Plus 20 feet that I won't ever use. Oh, plus 21 because I had salt. Can I have wine also? No. Apparently not. Yeah, Mark, that's basically what it is. It is very much a video game version of a roguelike board game. And we are out of luck. So, do we want to just do a puzzle for funsies? That's what I'm feeling.
Sure.
Yeah.
In the billiard room. It also reminds me of the 7.5 deaths of Evelyn Hugo. Not quite the same, but like you're restarting the same day over and over again.
I can see that. I didn't know you read that.
I am like halfway through it. I've been listening to it for like 2 years.
Ah, I see.
It's really a fucking hard book to just casually listen to on long drives.
Yeah, it is rather confusing.
I would have liked to have it in my hand with like a highlighter, perhaps.
I mean, you can borrow my copy if you want. I don't know about the highlighter, but...
I mean, I'm already so far in it now.
Fair enough. Okay, so...
I just feel like it would have been easier to understand all the different perspectives.
Probably. But it is confusing no matter what.
True.
It's very cool, though.
Do we know what's happening here?
I can pick a number, and there's a blue mark at 20.
Okay.
I don't know what my goal is. There's plus, minus, times, and divide over here. And plus, minus, times, divide over here. So that seems to be what the puzzle is. I don't know if there's anything else related to it. Like... with the darts and billiards and such. So it must have something to do with, like, plus, Where's my note to tell me what's going on? You know?
True.
Is there anything behind the bar? I already looked here, but I wasn't looking for a note. No. Not that it probably matters, I just like a puzzle. But whatever it would give me, I'm gonna have to give up anyway, probably. Okay, so... It kind of reminds me of the game, like, with the castle in the sky. Nope. The mansion on the hill. Mansion on the hill. Beyond the hill. Behind the castle. What's it called?
What?
Beware the castle?
Oh.
Why is this not working in my brain?
Fuck, what's it called?
Beyond the house on the hill. Betrayal. Betrayed in that...
Betrayal.
Of the house... Betrayal in the house on...
Betrayal of Haunted Hill or something?
Betrayal in the house on the hill.
For fuck's sake.
Is castle on the hill?
Betrayal at house on the hill.
At house. Not at the house, but just at house.
No.
I don't like
at
that.
House, like capital H, capital double.
I don't like that. I want there to be a the in there. Okay. What are we doing with this puzzle? Plus, minus, times, divide. There's... Oh, wait. There's one... Could it have anything to do with... Like, there's one dart. One blue dart. And then one blue dart, one red dart, one blue dart. So, like... But there's only... If you're going by, like, groupings, it's 1, 2, 1. Are we adding? Then subtracting? Then multiplying? Well, we get a negative number. That's not an option. Yeah, it's a pretty popular one, Tim. I remember when I was in Virginia, we played it a bunch my, like, first year there. And I remember we decided never to play it again after one time we got one of the, we got the version, there is one outcome where, like, in order for the, like, basically the good guys or whatever to win, they have to find a particular item and then get to a particular room. And we managed to unlock every single room, and the item was the last card in the deck. So we didn't even have... And after unlocking every single room, we ran out of spaces to collect items, so we would never get the item.
Oh.
So it was bad.
That's terrible.
Oh yeah, pool balls on the racks. Let's see. Okay, we got 4, 2, 4, 1, 4. Maybe? We got a triangle, we got a diamond. Let's just pull, I guess. Do those count? Is this anything? Can I collect them? Are they gems? I don't think... Oh, they're just the cube thingies. 4 plus 2 is 6. Times 4... Yes. Minus 4 is 2. Times 1 is 2. Divided by 4 is 1/2. Which is not an option, so I don't think that's it, actually. There's a poster of a tiger and a cake plate. What? What did they do to their walls also? There's just strips of, like... How are the posters behind the strips of, like, wood on the walls? That's not how that works. They both say plus, minus, times, divide. And they're not, like, perfectly centered. And it's blue 20.
Blue 20.
Huh. What? I don't know. I don't think I'm solving this one. This one's tricky. Much trickier than the other one.
Because there's just no help. I wonder if you can make mistakes on this one.
Yeah. Like, if I pick the wrong number, do I have 19 more tries to pick the
Right.
right number? What if it's a sequence of numbers?
Right. Like, what if you can move stuff around?
Can I move anything? No.
Should you just pick a number and see?
Yeah,
or is the goal to get to 20?
That's what I thought. Like, something plus something times something divided by something equals, or minus then times then divided equals 20. But then the number of darts has nothing to do with it. Which is possible. Huh. One. Okay. Oh. 20. I hit 20 first. 8 and 4. So it moved when I hit the 20. Okay. 8 and 4. Well, you can't add any of those numbers. 20 is divisible by 4. But not 8. Okay, now we're back. So I guess it's 8. Nope. Okay, so it's neither of them. But at least we know we're allowed to guess. So 20, I'm supposed to hit 20, but now 8 and 4, I'm not supposed to hit 8 or 4 or 20. No, Tim, we have no idea.
What are the symbols? Yeah, what was the sequence of operations?
Plus, minus, times, divide. Like the normal order of operations.
On both sides, it was the same.
Try 12.
Yeah, like you add 8 and 4.
Plus. Okay. A minus,
so
12 minus 10 is 2. Where's the 2?
Right there.
Okay, yeah. Times. 2 times 1 is 2. Oh. Well, that wasn't it.
Was it times, for sure?
Well, plus, minus, times, divide. Plus, minus, times, divide.
Huh.
Plus, minus, Hmm. 2 times 1.
What else can 2 times 1 be, mathematicians?
Well, I guess depends on. Well, no matter what base you're in, it's still 2. So
True.
try 4. Like 2 times 2. 6. Why 6? I'll try it, but why? It's not 6.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you deal with this. Have fun.
Thanks. Other was outer ring. Oh, I see. So that's why you were making it. Because, well, isn't... Okay, I see. So the inner ring... So, it's been a while since I played darts properly, I see. So this is worth... Is this double... Are both of the rings triple? Is this double? Okay. Oh, no, okay, this is single no matter what. So it is 2 times 3 is why you said 6, I understand. Okay. But 2 times 6 didn't work. Wait a second. I'm just picking a random one. So, 8 plus 4 is 12. Then this was... Well, this didn't do it. It still did 12 minus 10 to get 2, and that had it on an inner ring, so that's not it either. Because that is 2, even though it was on the 10. Two times 1 is 2, obviously, but like... Okay, it was minus again. Why was it minus again? Why is this one pink? What is this? Is it 4 minus 2? 4 plus 2? Is it 4 times 2 now? To get 8? It is. What is this? Oh, so plus, minus, times, divide. I see. Yes, that makes sense. What's the order of operations? So, we'll just go in order. So this is 10 minus 4 is 6 times 3 is 18. We've done it! We figured it out. And we got a key card that's unhelpful. But, cool! I understand the puzzle for when it comes back. Yeah, Tim, if only. Okay. And Kate wasn't even here to see the grand reveal. Alas. Okay, so now we need to get back to the coat check. Can I, like, jump there by any chance? That would be nice. The answer is no. Type tomorrow. Blueprint. Dead end. Okay. Rarity standard. Drafted 1 time. Okay, I do have to walk all the way back. They really just do not care about my nausea at all. Sledgehammer. Nice. Okay, so now into the coat room. Okay, so I could have walked in here at the beginning. Good to know, but there's really no point, I guess. Now we have to decide what to put away for safekeeping. So, the sledgehammer gets us into boxes. The compass points north. Definitely not that one. The shovel gets us into the dirt in the green rooms. The broken lever, we don't know what it does. But see, that's why I feel like I want the broken lever, because I don't know what it does. You know? But what if... the salt shaker adds 1 foot to my food. And a key card will get us through security doors, which is nice. But I feel like the broken lever is the way to go. But before we do that, I think I'm going to go outside for a bit. Yeah, that was my assumption. I'm making a wish. Did it come true? No. Not particularly often. I was hoping, like, can the lever go here? I feel like we could just jump this. Like right here. Why do I have to wait to be able to unlock this? Why are we so respectful? See, I'm wandering around because I know there's like a bunch of sort of weird doors that we haven't gone through, and I'm like curious if the lever has anything to do with any of those doors. So before I put it away, there's like this one, which is... Can I sledgehammer this? No, but I should be able to. There's like a lot I don't understand yet about the game either. Whoa! What are those? He's just got like windows on the side of his waterfall. What the? Where can I get a house like this? Jeez. I don't think so. I think my thoughts would be either the broken lever because I've never seen it before and I don't know what it does, and so I'd like to have it when it would become useful, or secondarily, the shovel, so that anytime I get a green room I can, you know, break things. Oh, we've never been in here before. Oh, it's so dark. I do not like this darkness. My poor eyes. You telling me I can't sledgehammer through this? Ugh. Goodness. What is this? Can I light you? Can I light this wall sconce? No. So we figured out the puzzle, Kate. And now I'm just wandering around outside. Yes.
What was the answer then?
Each of the colors represented a different, or colors or placements represented a different, operation.
Oh.
Now I'm trying to decide what to put in the coat check, but I'm wandering around outside first to see if any of what I have is helpful to anything that's going on out here. But, like, nothing is really interactive from what I can see. It's just, it looks weird. We're on the side of a cliff with a huge waterfall.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Cash, you know. I was like hoping that the broken lever would lead somewhere, but it does not, from what I can tell. So like, no. There's like all these weird little doors. I found like 4 of them. Or 3 of something like that. Ugh. I hate this. My nausea brain. My brain nausea.
My brain nausea.
If I walk backwards and don't actually turn the camera, it's a little better. Which is weird.
Okay.
But I do have to turn the camera in order to see where I'm going. So, is this? Oh, right, we have this mysterious padlock we don't know. There's 4 numerical keys. It could mean anything. And for some reason, we're too respectful to jump over this gate.
That's some bullshit.
No, the tent is where we are staying because our uncle won't let us stay in the mansion, so we have to stay in the tent.
Because he's an asshole.
Even though he's dead. So.
I don't know why we're listening to his rules.
Yeah, we're too respectful. Like, the number of apples. That's not countable. There's too many trees, also. Yeah, I don't know. I simply do not know. It's like this game really doesn't tell you anything about what you're doing or anything, really. So, like, I don't know what I need in order to solve my problems, either. Except to go to bed. I'm gonna try to do this without turning. Walk all the way back, sideways. Like a crab. I like to imagine this blue prince walking like this, where he's just always facing the same direction.
He looks like a fucking freak.
Yeah, probably. But no one's around, so it's fine. He's already sleeping in a tent next to this opulent mansion, so, you know, I think he's beyond freak at this point. Okay, now we have to make a decision. What shall we check at the coat check? Because yeah, so Sledgehammer gets us into chests, but it only came in handy once. The compass always points north. It gives us north-facing rooms. I don't think that's that necessary. I mean, yes, it helps us go upward, but, well, yeah. I don't even know what to do once we get upward. The broken lever, we don't know what it does, which is why I'm sort of leaning towards that.
Right. Yeah, I want to know what it does.
Yeah, the salt shaker, we never run out of feet. So far, feet isn't a problem.
Right.
So, I'm not concerned about that. And then the key card is nice to have, but
what does the key card do?
It opens security doors, so sometimes there are doors that you literally can't open unless you have a key card. But I mean, we didn't run into any this time. We ran into them last time, but I feel like I want the broken lever, even though it's not doing anything for us now. I'd like to have it just in case.
I agree.
Okay. Okay, night-night. Goodbye, all my gems. We got 21 rooms. We are ranked 8? What does that mean? Is that a B? Aren't they letter rankings? What letter is that? It's like that.
I thought there were numbers.
I thought it said you had to be above rank B or something to get the meal.
Maybe it also said rank 8?
Maybe. We took 60 steps. We found 7 items. We got 6 new rooms. Good for us. Okay. Now, will the coat check room just be here?
That's a good question. Or do we only get the thing once
we get the room?
we find the code check again?
Yeah.
I bet it's that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not right here. So, well, we could start out with the breaker room. We're already closing things off, but I feel like I want the breaker room just to have it. Even though, again, it didn't help last time, but we needed it before. I'm gonna get the...
Right. I suppose.
Oh, wait, that was the utility closet. Oh, wait, yeah, no, that's the right. Utility closet is the breaker room. Yes, okay. Because then I can turn off the key card system, and then I don't even need a key card. And then I do this, even though I don't know what it means. I'm sure there's a meaning to it. But I've done it. And I'm turning on the lights in the garage, I guess. What does that say at the bottom? The cabinet? Okay. Doesn't have a switch. We haven't seen a garage or a gymnasium.
True.
Okay. Hallway gets me 2 exits. Pantry 1 exit. Den. Oh, definitely den. Plus gems, yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. You want a bedroom or a parlor? What do you think? More. The puzzles are easy in the parlor.
We usually get
That's
gems
true.
from the parlor
Yeah.
too, so
We were really short on gems last time, so I would like to get those gems. Okay, so this one is the blue box contains the gems. This box is the black box. Well, that's easy. We know that's the lie. This box is the white box. That's also a lie, which means this has to be the truth, which means the blue box contains the gems. That one was easier than last time. Yay. Okay. The commissary.
the commissary. Off to the commissary.
Or the pantry to get money. So we don't really have money for the commissary right now. And it points upward, though. So maybe we do want to go upward instead of downward. Yeah, let's go upward.
True.
I can buy a gem. That's cool, but it's only useful when, well, yeah, I have money, but, okay, I can buy a sledgehammer, I can buy a set of gems, I can buy running shoes, which I'm gonna guess just give me more feet, or, like,
Okay.
or maybe, like, make the feet less.
Yeah.
Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house management manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. Ooh. What does that say? What does that say? Feel like I can make out ing. Something, 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 ing.
Is that an S that it starts with?
It might be an S. Where do we live? Hollow Hill. Mount Holly. Right. Which, that's definitely not what it says, so. Yeah, that could be an S. If that is a letter at all, I think it's an S. Yeah. Huh. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience.
But that's a lie.
Theoretically. With? Without. Okay, what's this mean? With question mark. Clock. Without key. Lock. With what? Without what? What does this mean?
Oh god.
With. Without.
Oh.
Oh. See. What does that mean then, though? C. The password is the letter C. C for commissary. What are these arrows also? There's like a bunch of, you see there's like lines and then there's a corner that's an angle.
What remember me? Oh, the commissary.
Yeah. We're commissariating.
Commissariating.
Thanks. Well, all I can think of is, since there are lines and angles, and C, it's Klein and Klangel. That's the password, right?
Sure, for sure. I definitely think you're right.
Yeah. Okay. So something about the letter C, something about the Kleins and Klangels, and a password
about the Kleins and Klangels
that ends in ing. And might start with an S. Shifting. Staffing.
Maybe staffing.
That's my thought. Staffing, but I don't know.
Do we know where the terminal is to put in a
The
password?
security room. Dirigiblocks. I can't play the dirigiblocks. Then what good are you? Annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off on day 20 and 21 in the Mount Holly commissary. Well, we're only on day 4, so we're not there yet. I guess we have to play this a lot more to get anywhere. Yeah. Good, thank you. Is there a room of a color of your choice? That's fun. It requires a gem. Or the chapel, I can't go in because I have no money. So I guess we will pay a gem to go to the secret passageway. There's a tree and a hand. See, I read all the, like, handwritten notes and or, like, the notes that you can zoom in on, but I'm like, are there actually puzzles in all of these rooms and I'm just skipping over them or something?
Oh.
Okay, so what color room do we want? I'm feeling... I don't actually know what the colors are besides green is outdoors and purple is bedrooms. Let's see. So we got rooms 1 through 12 are blue. We got... What do they have in common? They seem to be sort of just general spaces, kinda, sorta. Well, I mean, like...
Yeah, what do they have in common?
Yeah. 'Cause closet and walk-in closet and storeroom, I see. Entrance hall, sure. Spare room, okay. But the parlor and the billiards room...
Those just look color-coded.
Yeah. Nook, den, rumpus room, and pantry. Well, they all give you something, so is that what's in common? But, like, yeah, what does the pantry have in common with a rumpus room? They're also blue. Drawing room, utility closet, and security. Also blue. Oh, these maybe blue is just everything that isn't the mysterious antechamber. From its root meaning the room before, all signs and paths point toward the antechamber. What? This mysterious sealed room resting on the 9th rank may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this room and room 46. So it is an objective to get in it.
The 9th rank, does that mean we have to be rank 9 to be able to get in? And we were not.
Or is rank 9... No, I think...
When you get in.
No, I think the ranking is about how far you've gotten from the entranceway. I just realized.
Oh.
The mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's will, named only by a number, despite the house's official blueprint only showing a total of 45 rooms. The words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate is, after all, your bequest. Alrighty. Rumored. Okay. So then there's bedrooms, which are purple. Hallways, which are orange. Green rooms, which are green rooms. Shops, which are yellow. And red rooms, which are mysteries.
Red rooms.
Because, like, what is the lavatory? Why is it... I mean, I understand it's a bathroom, but, like, why is it red? What does that mean?
It's a bad lavatory.
It's bad, yeah. So then... What color do we want? So this is a bedroom. I don't know what yellow is. Is that just generic? Because this is passages. I'm feeling green, but I don't know what the yellow is.
Yellow is in passages?
No, orange is passages. Oh wait, yellow is like the commissary is our only yellow room, but it's where it's stores, which we don't have anything to buy anything with. So I'm gonna go green. I'm feeling green. But what did it mean by all signs point toward the anteroom? Like, what does that mean? What's a sign, also? Like, this tree isn't pointing towards the anteroom. Ooh, an aquarium? It's every color of room.
Wow.
Whatever that means. A cloister.
Special.
Or a courtyard. Special cost bypassed. Oh. And it has 3 openings. That sounds nice. Why was the special cost bypassed? Who knows? But I'm feeling the cloister, even though the aquarium is fun. But, like, there's 3 openings from this, and it's free.
Right. Sure.
Yes. Okay. So I didn't save my shovel. So I can't actually do anything here in the cloister. Because there does not appear to be a shovel.
The cloister.
Okay, I'm gonna try going north.
Maybe we'll find a new shovel.
Yeah. Nope, it's locked and I have no keys. Okay, we'll go left then. Things are going swimmingly so far. I got a lot of extra places I can go. So, the pantry, which will give me money, which would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get money, because I have none. And I'd like to buy a sledgehammer. I don't remember how much it costs to buy a sledgehammer, though. Do you? Well, not that I can use it yet, so I'm not going to waste my money, but, like...
Maybe 5?
Okay, well, I need keys now. Because I got 2 locked doors over here. I got 3 locked doors. Well, okay, the cloisters failed me.
No.
Where am I going? I'm going all the way back to the den, I guess? Unless there are keys available in the commissary. There are not. Sledgehammer is 8. I can buy gems, but I cannot buy keys. Or shovel.
Boo.
Boo. Okay. I'm all the way back here. The bedroom doesn't help. Hallway does help. Oh, security. And I have the gem. I do want security. Let's see. Blue memos are true, red memos are lies. And this is a white memo, so we're gonna assume it's also true. But,
That's a note, not even a memo,
Yeah.
so I think we're safe.
True, good point, good point. There's gotta be more things I can click on in here. Okay, the computer terminal. Okay. Okay, so I found everything. That's good. 30 doors are doors within this state. They are currently offline. Yes, because I had the breaker room. Bye, Tim.
Bye, Tim.
Okay, now I've unlocked all the security doors. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low. Actually, now that all of them are set to be unlocked, I'm going to set them to a high security level. That way there are, because they'll all be unlocked. Haha.
Okay.
Right? That makes sense. Am I correct?
I don't know. What does it do?
So it says the security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. So I set that to high because, and it says
Because they're unlocked.
Because they are unlocked. Because they are offline right now.
Right.
So they will all be unlocked. And so I want a lot of them because they'll all be unlocked.
Right.
Okay, so it does make sense. Good. Then terminal password. Here's where we try staffing. No, it wasn't staffing. Unless it's case sensitive. Just gotta try it. Make sure. That was not it. Well, we have the security room and we have that note that talks about the security. I feel like what more could we possibly need to get the answer to this?
Unless we need, like, a new item to be able to, like, read through it somehow.
Maybe.
Or unless we can somehow, like, print an original somewhere.
Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. Access levers! That's what the broken lever is for, maybe.
Oh.
Because this is a lie. So, in fact, the levers probably are required.
Nice.
Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. How annoying. Oh, it's the same staff notice.
Damn, so I guess it's really a good thing you kept the lever.
Yeah. Well, we don't even have it, though.
Well, true. Well, we'll get one someday.
Yeah. Okay. Terminal password. Okay, here there's a picture of a bathtub and a bat in the woods. Okay, well, bath and bat are missing an H.
An H?
Maybe it is chafing.
Okay. Hold on. Let me write down these letters. So we have a C and an H.
Yeah. I'm starting to believe it's chafing, like Mark said.
I will die if it's chafing.
That's correct. Like, that first letter is clearly not a C, so... And then... This has those same arrows and line. What else have we seen? If those are what give us the... Like, if those... Like, those are the only ones on bulletin boards, but, like, there was also... In the billiards room, I commented about there being a tiger and a... something else. In the...
A tiger and a tier? Like a tier tray?
Oh, cake. The cake. So G, maybe. Then there was like a pine tree looking thing, and if I went all the way back to the secret passage, there was something in there. Now is where I need my feet, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go backwards. What time is it? It is 11:10. Okay. Oh, can you write down 11:10? Or, oh wait, it's moving. Never mind. 11:10 is not significant because it's literally moving. Okay. That's a little freaky. Okay. So in here there is a tree, right here, this tree, and a matchstick, fire, fur and fire.
And fire.
E. I couldn't go through any of that. Oh, hello. What is this? We got a fishing rod and a rod and road.
Rod and road.
So, A.
Okay. Here we got a bridge and a bride, so G. None of these are ing like I'm expecting. Okay, in the main room we got a queen of diamonds and an ace of spades. Those are not this. How is that related?
Look at them again.
We got a left hand holding a queen of diamonds and a right hand holding an ace of spades.
Huh.
They're missing the word king, or the thing between them to make, like, wait. If you were, I mean, they wouldn't be a good straight because they're not this. It's not a flush, but like maybe
Right.
king. That's got an ing.
I'll put it
As maybe. That's what's between them, but which is not the same thing as one having something with it and the other not. So I don't know, but anyway, I think the rank is about how far up we go. So, like, we are currently rank 5 because we have gone up to the 5th. Might as well try this while I'm here. The Nook, a kitchen, which I can't afford, or a guest bedroom. Oh, key! Okay. Okay, this one has hands praying with, like, prayer beads and a crowbar. Prayer and crow.
Pray and pry.
So A. I wonder if there's, like, repeats of stuff, though.
Oh.
Like, so, because we've gotten, like, 2 Gs, we've gotten 2 As, so it's like maybe it's so that you
Maybe
don't... Changing? Charging? Yeah, what letters do we have?
We haven't found an end yet. An N yet. We have CHAEG. 2 Gs, 1 A. Or 2 Gs, 2 As.
As you continue on your journey, you may want to consider... Oh, you already did that. That's what you're doing. That's what you're here for. Hallway, spare room, or chapel, or chapel.
The chapel.
I think I'll just go with a spare room. I guess there's nothing in here. There's no paints. No paintings in the spare room. Closet, corridor, or chapel. I get items from here, and I have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 openings elsewhere. I mean, 3 of them are locked, at least. I don't know about the 4th. I haven't tried it yet. But, so maybe this is the time to go to the closet.
True. Get in the closet.
Yeah, maybe there'll be a key in the closet. Nope, there's dice. And a gem. Do those count as items? Those are boring items. I was hoping for a key. Okay, this has a tie and a tier again. So that's R this time.
Okay. Charge.
So maybe it is... Do we have an E for charge?
Yeah. Yeah.
We still don't know what's up with this one, though. No.
Boo.
Okay. Gearching.
Greech.
Greech. Yeah, that feels... It's definitely Greech. It really looks like an ing at the end, but maybe it's an n. It could be like
A-N-G.
it could be n, like O. Well, those are... We have neither of those letters, so that's not helpful. Anyway. It looks like an... I think it starts with an S and it ends with ing, which is none of the letters we found except for the G. Searching? Does searching use all the letters we found?
Not... Oh my god. There's like a little bug bothering me. Not the duplicates.
But if we say that those are just because you... So that you don't have to find every single room to do it. But it does use all the letters.
Yeah, then we just need to find an I and an S-I-N.
Okay, I'm going to try searching. Oh. Right, well, let me try caps locked, just in case. I'll be very mad if it was that. I didn't try it. No. Okay. Well... Well, let's see. Okay. Observatory.
The dog room.
I think I'm gonna go... I mean, the observatory has a gem requirement. But I do want those stars. Not that I...
Oh.
Yeah.
What do the stars do?
They each... Like, for every star you have, which we have one so far, you get some reward. So it's like a continual reward, which is stated over here. So we currently have +1 gold. So I guess every time we get gold, we get one more. We will now get 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Ooh, that's nice.
Oh.
Next, it'll be +3 steps, then +1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Only today. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the key. +1 key. Yeah, okay. We'll see. So we now have 2, which means that there are 2 trunks in the entry hall, which is pretty snifty.
Snifty.
Oh, I guess I solved this puzzle and it's not going to make me do it again. That's nice. 2 stars. Constellation effects only trigger when clicked on. Oh. There we go. So it's not a permanent thing, it's just that it occurred now. And so I guess I have to go back to the entrance hall.
Do we have a sledgehammer?
Well, it didn't say they were locked necessarily, but no, we need
Oh,
4
I
more
thought they were
gold to
always
get a
locked.
sledgehammer. Yeah. Okay, we've got a mountain or a rock or something, and peas. Oh, a peak. So K. Sea King.
We don't have an S.
And that's also not a word. Well, I guess it kind of is, but...
Seeking is...
Yeah, but not the way I was spelling it. I'm gonna use up all my feet just backtracking now. Let's see. Where are the 2 chests? I see no chests. Ah, there they are. Oh yeah, we do need a sledgehammer. Oh, or I can use a key on it, but I only have 1 key, and I need that for a door, so we just need 4 more gold. I have not unlocked any bedrooms, so I need my feets. I am low on the feets. Oh, well, there we go. Thank you. You heard my cry. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. What does that mean? Oh, it probably means I get 4 feet. Well, either way, I'm going to be locked out, so I would say guest bedroom is probably the best option. Because it's plus 10 feet rather than just 2.
2, but you can go in and out of it to get, like, farm feet.
That's true. Is it? Huh. That's a good point. Well, no, because every time I enter it, it's 1, and every time I exit, it's 1, and so it cancels.
Oh.
You only get to farm feet if you are going through it into the next room.
Right. I see.
This room counts as 2 bedrooms.
I wonder if you get to farm feet with the bunk room.
Yeah, and I've never had the bunk room. So maybe I should get it just so that I've seen it.
Just to see.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go for the bunk room. It didn't give me any feet. So what is it counting as 2 bedrooms?
Maybe once you
No,
leave
it happens as soon as you walk in.
That's stupid.
Yeah. So why would I want... Well, oh, hey! I got my 4 coins, though. So I can now afford the sledgehammer. Not that I have the feet for it, but... So we might actually have to draft a bedroom. Look, there's a hamster. Aw. Hello.
Cute. Who's feeding that? What's that?
Sand dunes. And. So S.
Ampersand?
Sand and.
Oh.
So S.
Okay, so we got our S.
So what letters do we have so far?
Jesus Christ. We have CHAEGRKS.
Say again?
CHAEGRKS.
Yeah. No.
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 But then we also have the diamond spade thing that we didn't figure out, and I don't know if that's a repeat, if there actually is repeat letters.
Yeah. Good point. Oh, I'm so low on feet. Oh, we missed this. Car and, coal?
Cart.
Okay. Cart. Oh,
Minecart?
T. Great. That's another letter that we didn't have before. I feel like we're getting every letter. Like, what if this isn't what we think it is?
How could it... I mean, maybe it's not the terminal password, but it's something.
Yeah. I mean, it's clearly definitely a clue to something, but I don't know what. I need a bedroom. Gastrate. Screegerch. Tigratches. No.
Gark chest.
Hi, so we found this puzzle where essentially, we're also really low on feet and it's scaring me, but we found this puzzle where essentially pretty much every room has these two, like, hand-drawn pictures, and what they're telling you is there's one letter difference between them, right? So this is a bath and a bat, and so the letter that's different is an H, and so we've been collecting those letters because we think it might have to do with the password to the computer terminal in the security room, which is shown at the bottom here, crossed out, but I think it has less letters than the letters we have found.
Right.
Also, there's definitely an N in that password, and we haven't found an N yet. We already have 4, 8, 9 letters, so I don't know that it's the answer to this. But I don't know what it would be the answer to, so... Okay. Can I get to the commissary? Yes, I can. Okay. So I can buy the sledgehammer, but I only have 5 feet left. I could also buy the running shoes. We don't know what they do.
Oh, I mean, now might be the time.
Yeah. But we have those 2 chests. But by the time I walk back to the chests, I've only got 5 feet left. I can't actually go forward in the... Yeah. I'm not walking back to the chests. I'm buying the sledgehammer. I'm making a decision. I bought it. And then we're gonna go forward and hope that I get another bedroom when I go through the, here. I'm so mad that that the bunk bed thing didn't work. Like, that was perfect.
No, that's stupid.
Ugh. Okay, we have to re-roll, because I don't have enough feet for this. Please give me a bedroom. No!
Oh, no.
Hey, the coat check. Well...
I feel like we don't want to claim it now.
We don't. Will it disappear, I wonder? Probably not.
I would guess it stays there.
Yeah, probably. Okay, now we just hope that the hallway, which has a deer and a theater, stage and stag, E.
Okay.
Doors in the west room. Yeah, well, that's a lie. Guest bedroom. Yes. We're saved for a little bit longer, at least. Oh, and a magnifying glass that does something, I guess. Inspect documents of the estate more closely.
Ooh, I wonder if we can read the...
Ooh, yeah, good point. Okay, it literally just does this. So there isn't anything specific to this, but... I appreciate your interview. Fill your room is ready. Your room in the house. I was beginning to expect you retire the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Oh, haha, that's the hint, is that you don't need to know how to play darts for that thing, so you didn't need to know the 3 times thing. That's nice. Okay. Yeah. So we got 11 feet now, which is not very much, but at least it's something. We can go forward again. Or we can go back and get the items, which probably aren't that helpful. I guess I'm gonna go forward. Or we go back and... I don't know. This is locked. Well, I can't go forward anyway, so I guess that answers that. That one is also locked. Everything is locked, so I can't go forward. I'm actually trapped. So I have to go get those items. There's nothing more I can do because all the doors are locked.
Well.
So, I guess, you know, they made my decision easier, at least. So that's nice, I guess. I have no gold, so I can't buy anything. Okay, but we can go look at this. Haha! Wait. Swan song. The word is swan song. So that's not what we've been collecting, whatever it is.
No.
But we figured it out. Okay. So what is the point of this? We've collected some letters. Yeah. Yeah, basically, it's kind of styled like a board game, where it's a roguelike that's a board game, where we build the house, we draft rooms, and the rooms have, like, yeah, puzzles. Some of them seem to be ongoing. That's, like, the first time we've really realized that was an element to the whole thing, but, we also are limited by our steps, right? So I've only got 5 steps left right now. Should I go and Okay, should I go to the security room and type in the code, or should I go to the entrance hall and get the items first?
I feel like we should type in the code.
Okay, let's go type in the code. I'm gonna run out of feet.
I mean, maybe we should have gone to the entrance.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, either way. I mean, I have 4 feet, so I can still get to the entrance, but... okay, so... Swan song. Password accepted. Connecting to network. Slowly. Staff services, remote terminal access, electronic mail, data transfers, glossary of terms. Okay, let's see. Punch in, out, staff announcements. There's so much. This has been okay. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff have been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. Okay. Staff announcements. Okay, Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Oh, that's us. We're Simon. Your friends in faithful service. How lovely. Request schedule change. This service has been temporarily disabled. Yeah. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Ooh. Place a special order. What would you like to order? Brass compass, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. Well, the magnifying glass did come in clutch this time, but I don't know if it'll be necessary in the future. You know, like this.
Right.
Everything else seems pretty readable. So I feel like we used it for what we needed to use it for, maybe, but...
I wonder what the metal... Have we seen the metal detector
I
yet?
don't think so. Yeah, we haven't seen the metal detector. We haven't seen the sleeping mask. I don't know what that would do.
Wonder if that just gets us more feet if we go through a bedroom?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking maybe it would make you wake up with more feet, but...
Oh.
Gain more... yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, a shovel is always nice to have, but doesn't feel special. Running shoes probably should have bought. We still don't know what they do, but, you know.
True.
The compass, I don't care about. Shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. I mean, the sledgehammer is nice now that we have those chests. Though I don't know if those chests will be there every time, is the thing. You know? Because I don't know if that was just the first time you unlock it. Oh, wait. Maybe it's... I think it's a one-time thing. Because I think it's just each time you go to the observatory, you get the next level thing, and it's that day.
I see.
Yeah. So, we can't guarantee the sledgehammer is helpful. What do you think?
I feel like maybe the metal detector, like it'll help us find keys or
maybe,
something.
yeah. Since we don't know what it is, we might as well. Okay. That's what I take.
And it's not going to be the only thing in there.
Yeah. Okay. Good point. Yeah, the other stuff is random, so. Okay, remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using remote terminal access. View active terminals. No other terminals are currently connected. The office, the laboratory, and the shelter. So, we don't have any of these. We've never found those rooms before, I guess is what that means, so.
Oh.
Email. The permissions of the terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay. So probably if I had remote terminal access, I could access it, because I could remotely go to the office computer. But we don't have the office, so. Okay. Data transfer. It's from Cinca are not currently available. Press enter to return. Okay. What is Cinca? Glossary of terms. Interesting. We haven't learned all the terms yet. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. That makes sense. A bedroom. One of the most common type of rooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting and regaining steps and are identifiable by the violet borders of their floor plans. Well, typically. But what's the point in having a double bedroom that gives you no steps, then?
No, literally.
You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms. State your inventory and your steps. When you run out of steps, you will be forced to call it a day. Well, that's about to happen. If on your estate you have drafted a coat check, you may use it to check an item to allow you to retrieve that item on any day you have a coat check on your estate. Okay, so yeah, it will come back.
Nice.
The color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms. Thanks, green rooms. Like, that's a meaningful thing. You mean outdoors. Yellow for shops, red for red rooms. Whatever that means. And blue for blueprints, which is the default type. Okay. Drawing is the initial pooling of the 3 floor plans from the draft pool at the beginning of drafting. To illustrate the difference between drawing and drafting, remember that 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted.
Okay, I know how board games work. The draft pool is the total collection of currently available floor plans from which 3 are drawn at the beginning of each draft. Yeah. Occasionally, you may find piles of dirt on the estate. These dig spots, often found in green rooms, can be dug up with the help of a shovel and may contain hidden items. Yeah. Dirigiblocks. In the commissary, I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of bored members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Oh, that must mean literally within... Yeah. Okay, I see. So that's just going to be a mini game someday. The directory contains detailed information for all the rooms on the estate that you have drafted. You may access the directory at any time from the system menu. Dig. Yeah, we got that. Dead end. Yeah, if a room over has additional doorways, it is not considered a dead end, and even if doorways are blocked. Okay. So I guess that's... We only have letters A... Oh, never mind. We can... Oh, there's more. Okay, is there anything I... Oh, I can finally get an answer to what the east and west wing mean. East wing. Rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the house. Oh.
Okay.
And so west would be the...
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Entry, estate, exhaust, floor plan, gems, glossary of terms. We're in the glossary of terms. You can look up the glossary of terms. Good. Let's see, green room. Floor plans that have a green border, known as green rooms. These rooms are associated with outdoor areas and gardens that are naturally synergistic with one another. Lovely. Luck. We all need a bit of it. Luck determines likelihood that you will find additional items and rooms on your estate. Luck can be raised by certain items and rooms marked on their floor plan by a clover. I don't think we've seen that before. Locked, key card door, keys, items, inventory, history, house, hallway. Okay. As an architect, you may wish to view the previous layouts and room configuration from days past. This useful feature can be accessed. Oh, that's what the history is. Okay. I'm learning things. Mechanical.
I'm learning.
These rooms are often heavy in mechanics and often contain control systems that can interact with other elements on the estate. These rooms are marked by the symbol of a gear, like the utility closet, the boiler room, and the laboratory, which we have not seen. Those things on it's the nature of the house, however. A few things are permanent. Just do not reset each day. Okay. Each row of rooms is a rank. As you progress north, the rank increases. There are 9 ranks listed on Mount Holly's official blueprint. However, among the staff, whispers of a 10th rank can often be overheard. Interesting.
Through the antechamber.
Beware the rooms of red. They offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. Powerful expansion options? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah. Maybe, like, everything that comes from them is good. There are several ways to increase the amount of stars visible in the night sky. The easiest method, of course, is drafting observatories. Each additional star creates new formation of constellations, which in turn provide beneficial effects. Okay. A special item is referring to an item that is unique and inventory bound, as opposed to resource items such as keys, gems, or coins. Spread across items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active. Okay, that's never happened. These floor plans are slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. They often offer more unique, complex, and exciting effects. Oh, yes, okay. We're almost done. Tomorrow. Rooms that provide benefits in the future belong to a special category of floor plans. Tomorrow rooms. They are marked with a clock symbol, like the coat check. That's the only one we've seen. West path. A charming path that winds through the wooded area that runs alongside the west wing of the house. This path can be accessed from both the garage and the west gate, which is usually kept latched and locked.
Interesting. Okay. I think I've learned everything that there is to know so far. And that appears to be it. Okay.
Well, that was very informative.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just going to go get those items and then immediately not be able to use them unless the items are running shoes, maybe. But might as well open
That would be
them
exciting.
while I can. Nope. Well, I've got enough... No, I don't. I thought maybe I had enough money. But I don't have enough money to buy anything either. But I can't get to the... Oh, now I have all the money in the world. So I could buy the running shoes if I wanted. What is this underneath? Is that just the lock? Yes, that's just the lock. Okay. Boy. Yeah, I will be just short of reaching the commissary and being able to buy it. That's so rough. I need one more foot. But alas, I have no feet.
Are we near anywhere that we can get another room and hopefully get a bedroom?
We're out. All the places we could
So
get
we're
more
just
rooms
fucked.
require keys, and I have no keys anyway, so I'm kind of screwed regardless. Because there's no way to get them. So it doesn't really matter, actually, in the end. But I'm gonna miss my 19 gold. Ugh.
That's so annoying.
This stamp says Morajai, the White Sea of Yobe? Yor. Oh. The White Sea of Yor. Morajai. Wonder if that's significant. Is there anything else going on in here? We don't know what's up with...
The fuck does that mean?
And what are all these letters that we've gathered?
We can spell the word search and the word reach.
Search reach. Well, guess I'll go spend one of my gold on making a wish. Which my guess is if I make a wish, maybe it makes me more lucky. I don't know. But I don't know if it makes me lucky today or tomorrow. Well. I have 0 feet. Goodbye. That's the first time we've run out of feet.
Damn. It's new. First time for everything.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Defeated.
Okay, so yeah, there are no chests in here, so that wasn't like a permanent bonus.
Tomato,
alas.
tomato.
Okay, these didn't change. It's still the queen and the ace. Queen of diamonds. Ace of spades. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me wants to just draft the guest bedroom just as a you know. But, okay, so the den gets me two doors and a gem. The parlor will get me 2 gems, but only has the 1 door. What do you think? I'm thinking den. I like the doors.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a pin and a pine. That's different. Wasn't it something else before?
Oh, it was a match.
Yeah. No, the fire, the fire and the fur was in a different room. I mean, I thought we had the den before, and it had different paintings. But maybe it was a different room, and it just... No, we were definitely in this room. Well, anyway, we got an E. That's so many clocks. Why do you need so many clocks, sir? If this was my den, and my den had 4 clocks in it, no, 5 clocks, I would be very not okay. At least they're all the same time, so that's, you know, something. Oh, there's 6 clocks. It's just too many. Okay. Let's go to the west wing. No, to the east wing, I mean. Oh, observatory. Well, I don't remember what the 3 stars gets me, but... Okay. Observatory or closet? Or bedroom? I think...
What did the next observatory get us? I don't remember.
I don't know, but I think I'm going to draft it just because I think it's good things, generally. Gets me plus 3 steps, so it more than the bedroom did.
Great.
Well, we don't want to see Draxus the Dead. Jeez.
The fuck?
Well, that's a skull. Everything is for sure. Alice Boom's green rooms are more likely. Contain special flowers. Again, I don't know why they're in quotes. I don't like that. Okay, we got the pizza slice. Okay. This has, yeah, this changed too. Some sort of like a dog tag with a 10 on it, and a stag. So it's an S again. Tag it stag.
Huh.
I think it has to be just these letters. I mean, like, maybe there's more letters, but like,
Right.
maybe you can repeat them, but I don't think we should think about repeating them, you know? Like...
Right.
But what in the heck does Greachkst spell? Search. What does that leave? K.
Search gate K? Is there a K gate?
Well, there are definitely gates, but none of them are labeled with a letter.
Reach gates K?
We still don't know what those VAC indicators are. Wait, what HVAC is? So it's, what is, I don't know.
Heating, ventilation, air conditioning.
Yeah, so then what, like, I'm just turning them on, I don't know. Garage on. Dark room off. Gymnasium on? Off? I don't know. Does that mean that the rooms are on? The lights are on? What does it mean? What does it all mean? Oh. Oh! They turn other colors. These three. Okay, why does this one turn... Oh. What?
What could it mean?
Okay, so this is a puzzle that I didn't realize was a puzzle. Huh? What is my goal? Green, red, nothing. If I hit that. So if I hit an empty one, I can cycle. Do I want them to all be one color? Wait, are the colors significant? There's red, there's green. There's... Will it give me more of a particular thing if I...
Purple.
But like... Why is... I don't understand how to get pink. I don't know how to turn them all off again. Okay, so... Blue is the easy one, and maybe that means we get a lot of blue rooms if I do what I'm doing. I don't know. But I can't get them all to be blue. What does it all mean, Kate?
I couldn't tell you, quite frankly.
So if it's red and I hit the blue one next to it, it turns them pink. That's what I figured out. But do I want them to turn pink? I don't know.
Yeah. Like, are you making something happen, or are you...
Yeah, I have no idea.
What are you doing?
Truly no idea. This has a car and a cart again, so it's T. Items in here? Come on, man. I thought there would be an item. At least a note. Ah, there is a note. Of a little blue bird in a swimsuit.
What?
I don't think I need to take the magnifying glass to that one. Okay, bath and...
Bat.
Probably. Yeah, bath and bat again. This is like the only room that doesn't have the two paintings in it. They seem to all have it, now that we are noticing it.
I guess because it's under construction.
So, okay, do we want parlor puzzle with 2 gems or 4
Fala
coins? Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Oh, hey, and a magnifying glass. Sweet.
Pop off.
Okay. This box is the middle box, so that's the lie. Okay, so that's definitely a lie. The gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. Okay, so that is definitely a lie also. So these 2 are lies, which makes this one the truth. And this is the middle box. Okay. Cool. I gotta say that the first version of this was definitely the hardest one.
True.
Okay. Bedroom. Bedroom. She is wearing some sort of necklace. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. How are you today?
Just zooming in on your boobs a little. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't ask questions.
Readings from Reddington. Doesn't appear to be anything else going on in here. Ah, so I bet the nursery, if we had had the nursery, then the bunk beds make more sense. And I think that's the point, is that the nursery has 2, look, there are 2, like, bassinets there. So then the bunk beds go along with the nursery, where they count as 2 bedrooms. So we would have gained 10 feet. That's what it is.
Oh.
But I'm not going to draft that. But, let's go with key. Ooh, does this say addition, subtract? Oh, hey, that's the billiard puzzle notes.
Nice.
Then Sinclair has many something secrets that something will take to his grave. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. Okay, well that didn't help me because I know that, but... Okay, so I've gained nothing from that. Dang. But apparently the magnifying glass is pretty helpful, actually. Okay. Ooh, green rooms don't cost gems to draft. It's pretty nice. But the security room... And it has 2 doors, whereas the terrace has no doors. And I have 1 more door in the entrance hall, but... This...
One more door. Do we have a shovel this round?
Not yet, no. This is the first green room we've seen.
Do we need security again?
Well, it would allow us to shut off the key card
the
doors if we ran into them later. So that's nice to have more unlocked doors if we get up further. And also, again, it has more doorways. I think I'm going to go with security just because I think it's really good to have that shut off, at least. Sand and. Yeah, unless I want to order another thing at the thing.
Drop an order.
Yeah, but nah, there's nothing specific right now I want, so. Furnace, you're more likely to draw red rooms. Well, I never pick the red rooms, but they're dangerous, as it said.
Have we been in the furnace yet?
No.
I feel like we should go.
Yeah, but
unless it completely.
It would basically send us back to having. We'd have to go back to the entrance hall and start to the left.
That is wasting a lot of steps.
Yeah.
But I'm always tempted to go in rooms we've never been in.
Yeah, I know. We only have 1 gold, too. I think I'm gonna go with the drawing room. But now that I've got another opening. Drawing floor. Yes, we know this. Oh, there's a lot of drawings in here.
Oh dear.
So.
It is the drawing room.
Yeah. Well, we got horse and like, what is this? A child running? Oh, there's arrows. They've got the arrows too. Look.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. That's the direction they're going in. They all seem to have these arrows. Some are smaller than others, but they all have these horizontal arrows.
Oh, on the board there was 2 short arrows, 2 long arrow corners.
Yeah.
What's in common between the long arrowed? Is there anything in common?
They're all horses.
Oh.
Because there's only like 4 different pictures here. It's just repeating them. There's the horse, there's the guy with like a cane or something. There's the kid, like the newspaper boy kid. There's 3 guys with umbrellas, and there's this woman. I think that's it. So there's 5 pictures. Just being repeated in various sizes. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see horse, man. What's the guy's name? Herbert Sinclair or something like that? Because here he is. I'm assuming this is a self-portrait.
Oh. Oh, hello, Herbert. Herbito?
Herbito?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Why not?
I'll be back. Yeah. Oh, a laundry room. We can launder currency. What does that mean?
Hey.
I'm gonna get it. Because this actually
I
is a
wonder
dead
if we
end.
get it later.
What?
Like, if we can, like, get the money back later.
Maybe. Because this actually is a dead end, so taking a dead end makes sense. I'm gonna do it. Let's launder some money. I wish I had my 19 gold from last time, though.
True.
Okay. What is this? This service costs 5 gold and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. This costs 10 gold and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gold. And this is 5 gold and will exchange all of your gems with all of your gold. You have to have a lot of gold for this to even... you have to have a lot of anything for that to be helpful at all.
Right.
And the first time I had a lot of anything was last time. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like I'm supposed to have more stuff or something, which is clearly not true, but... Bleach. Peek and pee. Okay. Oh, it is 9:30, so... I'm just gonna try one more room. Well, I have no money for the commissary. But the pantry will give me money.
I'm in misery.
I'm in misery in the commissary. Oh! 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. Does that mean... Last time... I mean, when we were in the security room, one of the glossary terms was spread, and I think it said it's spread, like that means that things are spread out throughout the house. Does that mean there's a whole bunch of fruit now in the house?
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
We've had that paper before.
Yeah, but... Hold on. I'm using up my steps. I realize this is stupid, but whatever. I need to check. If there's sudden bananas everywhere.
If there's 7 bananas.
Okay, good. The password doesn't change. That's good to know.
Thank God. I don't like that sound.
Yeah, that's some dial-up stuff. Spread. When a spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. The more rooms in your house, the larger the spread. So, now... no. I need that back. But it says there are 0 fruit uncollected.
Maybe that wasn't a spread. Did it say
It
spread?
used the word spread.
Oh. Maybe we don't have enough rooms? Or
We have.
maybe they'll spread to new rooms?
Well, it said across the rooms that already exist.
Oh.
50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. What does that mean? Why is it listing the number of apples, bananas, and oranges?
Each one gives you a different amount of steps. We figured this out, and I forget what number is which.
Yeah.
Because we got... An apple gave us, like,
Yeah, the
3.
banana gave us 3. I think...
And then... So that's 15. And then... One of the other ones gave us something else, and we were able to figure out the other one.
I don't remember.
I said it, and I don't think you heard me, and then I've forgotten.
Yeah, that sounds right. What is this? Cape and cloak? That can't be it. Cape?
I can't...
It looks like a cape. Like water kind of cape, and then there's like a coat. Or like cliffs. Coat. Cody. Coat. Beach and no. It's like a trench coat specifically, but
Trench.
it's on a mannequin.
All I can think of is cape and drape.
Yeah, which is not the pattern. Yeah. What are other words for cape? Cape a.
Coat and coast.
Ah, nice. Okay, so S again.
Another S.
I have no money. No. I have no gems, so I literally have to get a closet. Dang it. Oh. The lines are on the blueprints, too. So maybe it has something to do with blueprints. Blueprints! Oh my god. I just got that.
Just got that.
Yep. Horse? Maybe? Or, oh, it's on a stag and stage again. Okay.
Okay. A lot of S's and E's. Essay.
I think it's definitely, like, you can use as many as you want, but we shouldn't think of it as the double letters. Like, maybe you can use more than one of them, maybe you can't, I don't know, but, like, I don't think the fact that we found more than one.
I would like a new letter altogether.
Yeah. Or maybe we found all the letters.
I just don't know that we have. It doesn't make sense if we have. Unless there's a K gate somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, can I just read them back? Is it CHAEGRKST?
CHAEG. Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Well, we finally found the gymnasium. Also, I want to know why the lavatory is dangerous. What are we doing in there? Lose 2 feet for entering the gymnasium. Or we get our broken lever back. I think I'm going to go with a new room, though, even though it's a loss of feet. Goodbye, feet. Is there anything going on in here? The tiger and the tears. Hoople. Hoople sports. Cute. What is this? Huh? What is this?
What's
I
happening?
don't know. Why does it look different? Why? It's upside down? Oh, maybe it's just because that's how it would be placed. But, yeah, why does it look like that? Why does it look different?
Yeah.
But I am gonna get
It's confusing.
the laboratory because haven't seen that before. Use my last gem.
Pooply sports in the laboratory.
Okay. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Got all this staff, and I'm like, how does staff accomplish anything if they can't even get to the rooms? Oh no, the laboratory is blocked off, though, on one side, but it was worth it. Anyway.
No pooply for you.
The laboratory, not the lavatory. Heating and cooling curve. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Room temperature. Complete thaw. Melting point. Ice. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. What does any of that mean? Huh? Oh, well, thank you, Mark. But that still doesn't tell me what it means in the sense of this game.
So is PPA Pedro Pascal?
Yes. I'm assuming it's picopascals or something like that. Okay, we got the periodic table of elements. Looks legit. This is the one that I'm aware of.
Looks legit. I've seen this before.
Yeah. Oh, what's all this? Okay. Can I zoom in on any of this? No. So their drawing is like some sort of plant. And then a stage. Sage and stage, so it's T again. And what is all this? Math.
Isn't that your thing?
Not today. My semester is over. Alpha to the n, or a to the n over a to the k equals a to the n. Yes, that is an exponent rule. But, and we're also doing like chemistry. Okay, hold on. Kate. If we go back to the periodic table, we'll get like a code from this.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to take a picture.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then there's an arrow pointing to the left. Don't know if that's significant either.
These fucking arrows,
No.
okay.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Before I go back, is there anything? This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room.
And that's a fact.
Yeah. Okay, there's the terminal. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. And that's a lie. We know it can only be accessed via the office. Anyway, okay, what are the words?
Okay. 3. PU.
Hmm?
S. push.
Okay.
Push. TH.
The, probably.
No. THRE.
Oh. 3?
3 and then U. EU.
Push 3, U.
PA.
Up.
F.
F.
TE.
After. Push 3 up after.
N.
N.
I.
I.
NE. So push 3 up after 9.
Okay. Push 3 up after 9. What does that mean? Okay. Laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Huh. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Interesting. Whenever you draft a shop immediately, or whenever you draft a shop room, or the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Well, I can't open those. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Ooh. Permanently add. I like permanence. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 gold selected randomly. Well, I don't like that. For every 2 hallways. How many hallways do I have? I like the 1 key thing. I'll come back to that because I want to see how many hallways I have, but no experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay. There are no current experiments in progress, yeah. I only have 1 hallway, so yeah, I think definitely the permanency is the way to go. And I would say, well, so definitely this. I can get it once immediately whenever I draft a shop room, or, wait, hold on. Does this happen just today, or, oh, by testing and combining different mechanics to create a unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Oh. Permanently isn't permanent? Wait. I thought permanently meant permanently. According to the glossary. I'm going to the glossary.
Connecting to the network, the dial-up from hell.
What was I looking for? Oh, permanent. It's literally right there. Most things in the estate reset from one day to the next. It's the nature of the house. However, a few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Permanent changes do not reset each day. So that's confusing. I'm still gonna go with it. Go with the permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Immediately. That feels...
Something about having allowance is embarrassing.
True. Your allowance has been raised. Good for me.
Wow.
Okay, so
Really
it was
growing
push
up.
3 up after 9, right?
Push 3 up after 9, yes.
Well, that's what I did. Okay, what does that do for me, though? It didn't do anything. I pushed the 3 up after the 9. This machine requires additional power, from the boiler room, which
Right.
we do not have the boiler room.
Oh,
Dang.
Nor.
Okay. I think... I don't know that I can save... Can I... Oh, you can save mid. Okay. Well, I think we will have to continue and hope that we draft the boiler room next. Because I got 2 openings. No keys, but still. So, with that, I think we're going to be done for today, though.
Okay.
Or are you awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory? Oh, wait. No!
Are we gonna remember this?
Saving and
just
quitting
finish.
makes you leave. What?
Just finish.
Ugh. Poor Kay. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Why you do this to me? After rank 8. It wasn't rank B, it was rank 8. Which I don't... which makes more sense.
I figured that.
Yeah. I don't know what rank we're at. We're only at rank 6. So this is not that useful, but it does have 2 openings, so I will take it anyway. Maybe the food will show up later. Of course, I just want it to be over now, because it's so late. Hey. The chapel, guest bedroom, nursery. I'm gonna be locked out of the north at this rate, so I kind of have to pick the chapel.
The chapel. You need to get in the chapel.
Yeah. There's like... Interesting. These angels, I just realized, are dressed like service workers and such.
Oh.
Like, that's
Interesting.
a maid. That's like a chef. That is a gardener. I don't know what that... A jockey of some sort. I don't know. Chimney
jockey.
sweep. And... Is she also a gardener? That's a hoe. So maybe the other one was like a farmer and this is a gardener.
That's a hoe.
Thank you. Oh, they're also numbered.
I dig it.
The hoe is 1.
Oh, my God. The hoe.
The hoe is 1. Well, the gardener is 1. The chef is 2. Or baker, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with farmer. Well, we already said farmer, though. What? Well, gardener and farmer, I guess. I'm gonna go with this one as farmers. They've got a pitchfork,
Yeah.
so that's more farmery.
Okay.
Then 4 is where? Am I blind? Oh, 4. Here we go. Is the chimney sweep, I think? And 5. 5 is the maid. 6 is the hunter? No, jockey. Like, that's clearly a jockey. They've got a
trainer?
or stable hand. But they're dressed
boy.
like a jockey, though, like with the red. But yeah, something like that. Put stable hand / jockey / whatever. And then, so that was 6. 7 is this person up here that I can barely see. What's going on up there? Soldier, I think. A knight or something like that. A king, I don't know. Like, they've got like a scepter and a shield.
Oh.
So it looks like a
What is
king.
happening here?
I don't know, but it's a king, I believe. I couldn't tell you. Do not have the gems. I think, go with the best better. Okay, now I've got a compass. What is that? A ball, an earth, a globe, and a plane. Planet and plane is T. Okay.
Okay. So far, we've only gotten T, E, and S this round.
I really think it's probably. Oh, well.
I just.
Dang it! I don't have the gems for the garage. The garage would have let me into the West Garden. Ugh. Dang it.
Three keys in the garage. That's crazy.
Dang.
Can we go launder our coins to gems? Can
No,
afford
we
that,
definitely
though?
can't, because you need 5 coins in order to launder anything in the first place.
Oh. Well.
Yeah. Okay. One. Okay, 14, 17. 5 plus 2 is 7, minus 4 is 3. What? 3. 10 minus 4 is 6, times 3 is 18. 20 minus 10 is 10, times 2 is 20. Yay. 2 keys, well. I still wish I had the garage, though, but that's nice. Grain and wheat? Grain is a G.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just doing too well now. Like, it's never gonna end. Library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. That's fun. Oh, another garage that I can't get to. Dang it. I think the garage is only available on the west side, and I seem to always build to the east. I need to build to the west next time. Because it said it goes out into the west garden, so it has to, and that's why we've seen it twice when I'm on the west side.
You really have hugged east.
What?
That's crazy.
What is?
I said it's crazy how much you really have hugged to the east.
In the last several houses, this is what has happened. Yeah, let's go with, I guess, less common stuff. Well, yeah, it has to be that, otherwise I'm closed off, so. We got nothing to read. Okay. A crate and a chart. Stocks. What does this mean? Crate and graph. Box It's gotta be a crate, right?
And then what?
Some sort of chart, graph, easel. I don't know. Stock market.
Stock market infograph.
Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press RB to pull up the directory. Yes, I know how to do that. Mount Holly book request form. Books and periodicals requested from this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, The Fixed Stars, History of Orindia, EPCW Pump System User Manual, Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest, Volume 5. I'm gonna go with maybe the pump system? Simon
What the fuck is the pump system?
I don't know, but because I don't know, that's why I'm picking it. Can I walk up these stairs? I can't. Making my Dramamine work overtime by doing that, but... Mount Holly records. Oh. Temporal records. Total time 4 hours 25 minutes. Total days 5. Longest day 1 hour and 3 minutes. Average day 52 minutes. Steps taken 231. Keys turned 13. Gems used 20. Gold spent 29. Allowance 1. Ah, I do have an allowance. Total stars 3.
Look at us.
Draft records. Total
We're
rooms
so grown
drafted
up.
86. Bedrooms drafted 10. Hallways 10.
Since we're still playing, I desperately have to go to the bathroom, so BRB.
Oh, go ahead. Have fun. Billiard rooms 2. Dartboards solved 2. Wait. I've solved way more than... Wait. Parlors drafted 5. Parlors solved 5. Oh. As in I've always solved it because I'm good at my job. Scrapbook. Oh, this has to have something going on. Greetings from Reddington. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Sir, what's wrong with your lip? Why is your hair growing on your lip? That's not how that's supposed to work. Picture of the gate. Broken lever. First item checked. Oh, my first claim ticket. I see. This is my scrapbook. My favorite floor plans. Oh, this is just about me. Never mind. I see. Most time spent in security, the parlor, and the entrance hall. Lived in and most drafted. Contraptions I've made. Wait, what does that mean? I can make contraptions? Largest purchase. Stamp collection. Okay. It is definitely telling me to look at the stamp, though. Morajai. The White Sea of Yobi, or whatever. Most avoided floor plans. The kitchen, the nursery, and the passageway. Really interesting. And then mystery page. Okay, well, I've learned some things about myself, I guess. So that's cool. Oh god. When is it over? Tell me it's over. Ugh. That was nausea-inducing. Okay. Still don't understand the crate graph one. Rate? Oh, maybe it's rate. I don't know. That's as close as I can get. That kind of makes sense. And it's locked. Welp. So much for that. And it's locked. Well, how far will we have to go? Back here. I'm gonna lose my money. It's like we're solving this well, there's just nowhere to put the puzzle information into is the problem. So like what do all of these people being labeled with numbers even mean? Oh hey, but I get my food, so that's nice. It's a whole pizza. Yum. Plus 20, plus an additional 10 if you have a furnace. Well, I don't, but I will eat it. Well, apparently I didn't eat it all, though. Wasn't that hungry. The boudoir, which will lock me. The commissary, the courtyard. I don't have the gems for either of those, so I'm stuck with the boudoir. Why can't I turn these? If I could turn them, it would be very nice. But alas, I don't think that's an option. I'm once again going to have all the steps and nowhere to take them.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a photograph I found.
Look at this photograph.
Yeah. Of like, there's a safe that somebody wrapped
Creepy
in
ass
paper.
Christmas
Like,
photo with no one in it.
yeah. Someone partially unwrapped the safe that they wrapped, apparently. I don't see any hints to anything about this. I don't know. I hit some locked rooms, so I could not proceed further, alas.
Oh.
There's really no item. Oh, there's a safe back here. Oh.
Oh.
That's what was in that picture, was the picture of the safe.
I see, I see.
Huh.
Do we have any numbers?
No. But, yeah, is this a puzzle where, like, the answer is in the room, or no?
Right. What's on the wall?
Coat and cot.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got this ballerina. We got, again, the photograph that I was just looking at. But, like...
Is there any number in the picture?
No. Nothing I can see, at least. Is there anything else going on in here? Yeah, I don't see anything else in here. So what's the deal? What's the dealio?
What's the dealio?
Is it... This will be very stupid, but... If that works... It worked! I put in the date of Christmas. 12/25.
Crazy.
Okay.
What's in there?
A letter marked 4. It's red, so it's a lie.
Well, it's not a memo, though, so maybe it's not a
memo.
lie. Okay. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It's no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am... Royal court, so we are in England. No.
Hell yeah.
But I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did, but for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the colour of the flag she flew, as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. That's really dramatic. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. So Marion is his niece.
Okay.
Who is our sister?
The drama. Our sister or Herbert's sister?
No, it says... Well, no, because it says Herbert is his niece. You have so little regard for your niece that you would play... Yeah. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Huh. What does that mean? Telling me you've chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. To say we will not be coming from... Yeah, I get... Huh.
What was that?
Oh, it was just where the gem... There was a gem sitting there. Huh.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting. And yet we must continue, because I don't have any keys, but I have a lot of feet, and I can go all the way back to the entrance hall.
I may not have keys, but I have feet.
But I am also quite confused about how to get there. Oh, goodness. Okay, I have to go through the gymnasium. No, this is the... I do not go through the chapel. Go through the gym. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then... Yes, into the hallway, obviously. Totally. And then... Right into the security room. Sure. Followed by the nook. Yup. Doing great. And then the bedroom. The parlor. The spare room. And finally, I'm back to the entryway, where I can open another room. I guess the dark room. Oh. See, so I want to know what, because like the light is out in the dark room. I'm like, but I have the utility closet. So like, can I turn it back on?
How far away is the utility? Like, can we walk there?
It is...
Without killing
It
ourselves?
is 3 steps. Four steps away.
Oh, okay.
So... Yeah, because I want to test out what it does, finally. Now that I have one of the rooms it's referring to. It is here. I'm never going to sleep at night.
No.
I'm going to be playing this game forever. Okay. So, oh, it turned off again. So I turn it on.
Oh.
I still don't know what's up with the colorful
Right.
VAC lights, but there we go. Haha. Oh god.
Oh, God. Who is that?
I'm assuming it's Herbert because of his bad mustache.
He is ugly.
Okay, so he had a Cinca camera, which is the same company that made the whatever.
Is this the only company that exists?
Perhaps.
What's going on? It's a Cinco world and we're just living in it.
Yeah. Okay, we got 2 maids. It looks like. Ooh, he's got a note. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. But it's... Now, of course, we are in a red room, so I can't tell whether this is a red paper or not, but that might be a lie.
Oh, God.
And what are Hartley's room? Oh, wait, Hartley's room, I think, is something you can draft. I think I remember seeing it once. Oh, what is up with your eye, sir? What's going on there?
Oh,
He's got the problem I used to have.
Perhaps worse.
Perhaps.
Perhaps a lot worse.
Perhaps. There's this gate that, like, you couldn't just give me the number to the padlock. Oh. 1128! Kate, write this down. I think that's a padlock key. Or number.
Okay. Written down.
Nice. We did get something out of this room. I'm glad I went to the boiler room. Or, I mean, the utility, whatever room I went to. And then we got hand, prayer bead hand things, and the crowbar and the, yeah, we already figured that one out. These 2 ladies again. Oh, a better picture of the 2 ladies. Less exposed.
I don't like the way they're looking at us.
No, not really. More of the 2 ladies. What? Why are there so many different versions of these 2 ladies? Who are you? Ma'am? Ooh, a key card. Not that I need it, actually. Because everything is locked with a key. That's what I need. Okay, print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, as so keep an eye on that. Is this the same thing? Yeah, 1128. Okay. I guess that's her ladyship.
I guess that's her ladyship.
Okay. I think that's everything in here, probably. Okay. Maybe finally time to get to the coat check. Just because I hate the bunk room.
Do you think, can you make it to the antechamber? You think?
I don't know.
The antechamber.
I'm scared to take anything out, though, because what if
I take it and then can't get back for
You
it.
don't make it.
Why did I walk in that room? I shouldn't have walked in. I used up a foot. The conference room. We haven't seen that before. Oh, but
Where are we? Oh, we're all the way down there.
yeah.
Should we go back up to the library and try to start?
Oh, I can't. Those are locked, and I have no keys. That's why I'm all the way back down here.
Oh.
Whenever
I
items
see.
would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Well, what happened to my, you know, the thing that was with my fruit?
The fruit.
We've never seen the conference room, so I'm tempted to get that just for that reason, you know.
Sure.
Will you have fruit? There are no fruit.
Someone leave a key behind? What's that?
Safe code. Wait, but I already opened
That's
the safe.
a lie.
Oh, it's a lie. Right. Nice. Okay. Reminder. After meeting adjourns. Wow. Now I just need this for my eyes. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Well, oh. Well, that wasn't the office safe. That was the boudoir safe. So that safe code is a lie, but
What was the what was the
9083
Okay, maybe it's those numbers jumbled or something.
maybe.
So I'll just write it down.
Yeah, but like make a note that it's a lie. Key finally. Okay. Some special items allow you to spread items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Oh, did I have to initiate something to cause the spread? Is that how that worked?
Oh, I don't know.
I'd have to get...
The way you said that, it's like a zombie apocalypse.
true.
So.
Where is the pantry? Oh, I'd have to go so far to find out. Ugh. I'm gonna be annoyed. Mage chamber. We haven't seen that before. Less likely to find items. Oh, we don't want to see that, in fact. The wine cellar. +3 gems. Yeah, I think that's correct. Because any of them are going to lock me off. So, I'm going to go to the wine cellar.
Have we gotten to Mage Chamber yet?
No, because it means less items, so why would I want that?
Oh, right. So true.
We saw it once
Yeah,
before,
what
I
is-
believe.
Wow. Look at our jewels.
Our crest says 1,213. So maybe write that down. I don't know. There's a swan, a spade, and a holly. Oh, swan song was, and it's Mount Holly. I don't know what the spades are in reference to, but tear and tie again.
Another tear and tie.
Okay, I think that's everything in here. Okay, so I am going back this way.
Spade is a shovel, if that's relevant.
That is true. That is what a spade is.
Says Mark.
Well, that I am aware of what a spade is, literally.
I mean, I'm sure he knows that, but
Well, you know,
that was not. I was only thinking of the card because of the
Yeah.
ace of spade.
I'm going on a journey. But somehow this only takes one footstep to do all of.
To hike through the mountains.
Oh, nope, it took another footstep. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, the tree was cut down. That's why that wasn't there before. What was the number?
So try 3809.
No,
Oh,
no,
wait,
not
no,
this.
stop,
The
stop,
other
stop.
thing. The
1128.
There we go. Yay.
Hell yeah.
The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 feet. Sweet.
Hell yeah. We're just eating apples.
Yep. I really didn't think you were gonna say apples for some reason.
You thought we were eating ass?
That's what it, like, it's, you start with the apple, you know, like, I had to process for a moment. Sundial. So many clocks. What's in here? Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992.
A spade.
A spade, yeah. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper. Okay, that's way too. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper.
That's not British.
I know. I meant to do Cockney and I went Southern. You know, there's like there's a fine line between the two. I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertained to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Well, we've never seen a garden or a greenhouse. But okay. Interesting. So that's telling us that if I draft a garden in certain places, it will have more fruit, I guess, and flowers.
Okay.
That's what we've learned. Smudge pots. Okay, I'm not gonna do a voice anymore. I think that was enough. I think we got the picture.
The ever-changing accent.
Yeah, I went through like 4 different accents there, but I think I settled somewhere that was bad. And that's, what we were going for, right? It was not British. I don't know if it was Southern. I don't know what it was.
Let's not.
It kind of felt like. Have you watched White Lotus? No. Okay, well, in season 3 of White Lotus, there is a woman who I feel like has a similar accent. But anyway, a few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room. Yeah, Chris knows what I'm talking about.
I actually do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I figured that would be on TikTok or something. Every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gasoline should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. There is a gas valve. Interesting. I wonder if that's something I can turn off to give more power to somewhere else. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with a much more appropriate angel, Rina. Rina? Oh. These are the names of the the angels. Oh. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Okay, so the gardening number 1 is Rhina, and then Orina is in the cloister, but we have to see the cloister again for me to gather which one that is, because I don't remember. But though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me, listen to me rave, and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Irina's depiction in the chapel. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's all. So, we have 2 angel names now, though I am unsure who Orinda is, but, somewhere there must be a shut-off valve for the gas, but I don't know where that would be. Okay, now we head all the way back to the place. Because I'm doing too well, and it will never end. But next time, oh, where am I? Next time, I will go to the west first, so that I can try to get the garage, so that I can try to get into the western garden.
Sure.
But for now, I'm going to see if I have enough feet to get to the place. To get to the place. You know, the place, obviously. Who doesn't know the place that I'm going?
For sure, for sure.
My guess is that once I get the garage and solve some puzzle or something, that gate, like, I'll be able to exit through that gate, and maybe it'll just be permanently open, or something like that.
Oh.
Though we'll see. Okay. Now, where do I need to go? I need to go... Okay, upward. See how far I can get. I don't feel like counting. I don't actually think I'm going to make it, but there is a bedroom in the middle, so I get something back, at least.
Okay, I only have 4 feet. And yeah, that's not enough.
Oh man.
That's not going to be enough to get to where I need to go. So I am just going to go to the pantry and find out if there was something I could do to make that spread occur. Like, if I clicked on it. Nope, go away. It just, yeah, please pick up some more fruit. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. I just don't understand. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway. Well, we were close. Sort of. Oh, right. Yeah. I'm gonna die in the gymnasium. Goodbye. Oh no, I'm so close. There we go. The end for today.
The end.
Search. Yeah. Okay. Well, I filled a chunk of the house, though. So, the eastern
You
side
really
of the
did.
house, at least. Took 86 steps today. Good for me. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. Finally. Wow. An hour late. Nice.
Well,
Alright.
we accomplished so much in this last day.
Yeah. Okay, well, with that, thanks for joining us. Good night.
Good night, everybody.